Hey guys, what's happening? It's IrishiPhoneTutorials, and today I'm going to do top 5 Cydia tweaks for August 2012. These aren't going to be that new of tweaks because there is jack shit coming out on Cydia at the minute, but they're going to be pretty cool tweaks that are underrated and I'm hoping not many people know of, so let's get right into it. Okay, so in my number 5 spot is going to be a tweak called App Storeless 2. It's an upgrade from App Storeless 1, and I'll just show you what it does. So what it does is it adds an extra button into the App Store. So if you find an app that you want to download, you can press on this extra button and it will bring it into Installous and start downloading it for you. So if we go into the top page here, just go into WhatsApp Messenger, you'll see that there should be an extra button. Okay, so we have, as you can see here, if I zoom in, an add to queue button and a download button. So them buttons pretty much speak for themselves. What add to queue obviously does is adds it to your download queue in Installous, and download obviously downloads it. So if we hit download here, it will open Installous, bring us to the download page, and we can then go on and download it ourselves. So that's App Storeless 2. It's available on Repo Cydia or Insanely I, not quite sure, but yeah. Right guys, in the number 4 spot, I'm gonna have it's not really a tweak, it's kind of a tweak to an app that you get on Cydia. It's going to be Protube and Open in Protube. Now if you guys are like me and you have pretty slow internet, you're going to notice that the YouTube app is a pain in the ass, and it loads all the videos in 720p, especially if you're on an iPhone 4. So what this will do is Protube just plays the videos in 360p as you would off the default YouTube site. But it's like an actual app to itself and has lots of features. So what opening YouTube is when you find a video on Google, usually you press on it and it opens up the default YouTube app. Then you have to back out, go into Protube, and then search for the app. So what this will do is it will just open it straight into Protube, which is very handy. So for an example, if I just type in Phase Ilcams, as it's one of the only videos I can think of at the minute. So usually this would open the default YouTube app, but you'll see if I press it, it opens up Protube. So that's pretty handy guys, and well deserving of a number 4 spot. Right guys, in the number 3 spot we're going to have a tweak called Wi-Fi Booster. It's available for free on Insanely I repo, or I'm pretty sure you can pay from it for somewhere else. So what it pretty much does is what it says. It boosts your Wi-Fi signal by removing the limit placed on your Wi-Fi, and it also gives you a MAC address. So if I zoom in here very carefully, we can see the MAC address right under the name, and we can also see the number. Now at the minute it's -86, but the lower the number the better your signal, and I believe it goes down to about -50, which is like 3 bar, really good signal. So overall it's pretty good for people like me who I do all the videos in my bedroom, and if I didn't have this tweak I wouldn't be able to use the Wi-Fi up here. So it's a very good tweak, and yeah, well deserving of the number 3 spot. Right guys, in our number 2 spot is not really going to be a tweak, it's kind of a widget for the notification center, but it's called NC Settings. It's available for free on ModMyi repo, which is a default repo. And as you can see here, if I scroll down, what it pretty much does is it gives you these buttons here, so you can turn on and off your Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi on, Wi-Fi off. You can change what you want on the first 4 rows here. If we slide across, you'll see there's like the options for 3G, sound, vibrate and stuff, and you can all configure this and put it to whatever you want. So yeah, overall that's very handy, and I use this all the time instead of going into settings and going out again, and that is called NC Settings. Right guys, coming in at our number 1 spot for the top 5 Cydia tweaks of August is the most underrated and probably one of the best Cydia tweaks out there at the minute. It's called Cydia Patch, and it's available on Repo Cydia. Not sure if it's anywhere else, but probably a lot of you are wondering what the hell this is since it's number 1. Now if you're like me and you like to use your phone a lot, you'll notice when you download themes or anything huge from Cydia, you have to leave your phone down and you can't use it, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. So what this lets you do is multitask with Cydia. What that means is you can be downloading stuff and you can close Cydia and use your phone while it's downloading. Usually you can't do this and the download fails and Cydia closes. Just to show you for an example, if I exit Cydia right now, usually when I open it back up, it should go back to the start screen and do the whole kind of thing again. With this installed, it should come back up exactly the same. So if I just exit out of Cydia here, go back in, as you can see, Cydia is exactly the same. Now I'm not sure if I'll be able to show you this, but if I try to download something, it should let me exit out and go back in while it's downloading. So I'm downloading it at the minute. There is kind of a problem with this. My Cydia is kind of bugged and my internet is fairly slow, so half the time it doesn't let me exit out. But I'm just gonna have to use my music to exit myself out there. Now usually the download would fail, and yeah, but since it's multitasking, I can go back into Cydia, and as you can see, the download's done there. It was downloading in the background, and that is a very, very handy app. So I hope you guys all enjoyed. That is called Cydia Patch, available on Repo Cydia. This has been the top 5 Cydia tweaks 2012 for August. If you liked, leave a like. If you can see my oversized hand here. Subscribe, we're nearly at 400 at the minute, and I'll have a special video coming out if I hit 400. And yeah guys, hope you enjoyed, and see you. Bye.